Hey there, everybody in the FFBE Global Facebook group, and hello to everybody who sees this video on YouTube as well. Welcome to this week's episode of Ask an Old Mog, where we take questions from the global Facebook group and try to answer them in a visual way, usually with an emphasis on like mechanics and how to, and just like understanding how to play the game a little bit. Sometimes we talk a little bit about using free resources, and this is one of those videos where I talk about free resources, things that are going on in the game, to help you kind of make some choices and think through like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to spend these tickets that I've got? And I've been seeing a lot of questions in the Facebook group about these, I think they're called ticket to riches exchanges, and where do you do it and how do you do it and what should I be picking? So I thought we'd spend a little time talking about that. With theoretically with the anniversary coming up, saving Lapis and resources is maybe a good thing, but maybe these tickets can help you to kind of shore up, what you've got available, or maybe it might help you with spending, spending them now to kind of get something that you want. So let's go ahead and dive into that and take a look. So here we go. Questions have been looking something like this. How should I spend my gold and silver exchange tickets we've been getting? Where do you spend them in the first place? And I'll go ahead and show you how you do that here. So we're going to navigate to the shop panel, and then the coin exchange shop, and then we're going to swipe over to find gold and silver. So it looks kind of like this. Here we go. Shop is down here at the bottom. And then we're going to go to coin exchanges, and then we're just going to swipe over. So VIP coins are here, and then EX coins, Gil, and then here's our silver ones. So we're actually not going to start with the silver ones. I'm going to do the gold ones first. As of the time of this recording, I have been logging in every day, and I have not spent any tickets, and I currently have 54 exchange tickets that are gold. And here's the things that you can go after with these tickets. You can get Lapis, VIP coins, NBEX tickets, or like 5-star EX tickets, 4-star banner tickets, guaranteed 5-star banner tickets, some 10+1s, a guaranteed Neo 10+1, mystery crystal, and master's crowns. Now, how much of these you spend kind of depends on a couple things. Like, one, did you get all the tickets? Two, what's really important to you? And I'll talk a little bit about where you might want to use some of these. So we'll start here. If you look at the Lapis, it is 150 Lapis for a total of 3 tickets. So if you do that 10 times, because there's 10 of them here, you can get a grand total of 1,500 Lapis for spending all 30 of your tickets. If I were to spend all 30 now, I would have my Lapis, but I would only have 24 tickets left. So something to think about. But 1,500 Lapis, it'll get you, it'll get you some progress towards 60. I think Lapis is a good investment though, because with the anniversary coming up, a lot of times things, that you might want to be pulling on, like if you want to go to pity on a unit, for example, you have to have Lapis to do that. So I think this is a great way to kind of shore up your reserves. 1,500 is nothing to sneeze at. I might sneeze at any minute during this video because I'm very stuffy and sniffly. I'm going to try not to. Yeah, definitely Lapis I think is a good investment. Another one though, I think is VIP coins. You can get a total of 10 VIP coins for 1 ticket, and you can get up to 30 exchanges, which ends up being 300 VIP coins. The reason why that is good, and that costs you 30 tickets, the reason I think it's good is that VIP coins effectively, you have to have a lot of them to do this, but they basically let you not have to pull quite so many copies of a unit, because you can just exchange VIP coins for fragments. So I think that is good because it's kind of a guaranteed win. Lapis is a gamble. You throw Lapis at a banner, you might get what you want, you might not. VIP coins, as long as you have enough, you get exactly what you want. You get the fragments that you need, as long as they're available for purchase. So I think that is a potentially good one. Your mileage may vary. Depending on how much you buy Lapis, you might have a bunch of VIP coins anyway. If you're a free-to-play player, these are an extremely valuable resource. So that's definitely something to consider. The Neo Vision's guaranteed 10+1 summon ticket. This is an EX ticket, so technically you're getting a very low chance for any specific unit. You can get one of these for 20 tickets. It's very steep, but it's a guaranteed Neo, which could be, it could be anything. You've got a very low chance to get what you want, but it is guaranteed to get you something, even if it's just a red pearl. Any random Neo Visions probably has a pretty decent STMR and TMR, so how do you shore up in your account and get lots and lots of things that you might be able to use flexibly, taking advantage of any kind of guaranteed Neos you can get? So that's definitely something to consider. You know, if I was to buy all the Lapis right now, I would still have enough NV or tickets for an NV guaranteed. Depending on what you have in your party, depending on what you have in your units, that might not be a very good value. It is what it is. Also, mystery crystals, you know, these are a pretty finite, limited resource depending on what you spend money on in the game and what kind of events you can clear. These are very useful to exchange for Emperor Gigantars to make your units level 130. 6 tickets will get you 1 of these. That's all you can get. And the same is true of Master's Crowns, which are very rare, very finite resources. And I think 6 for 1 of these each is a pretty good deal. It just depends on what you need. So if as for me, where I'm going to be spending mine, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Lapis for sure. And then depending on how many more exchanges or tickets we get going forward, I can't remember exactly how many more we're getting. I'm either going to grab as many VIP coins as I can, or potentially the Neo Vision guaranteed. I like banner tickets, don't get me wrong. They're just, you know, you're going to throw that banner ticket and it's going to be like a Final Fantasy IV Sid or, you know, Wayham or something like that. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I spent these tickets on a 4-star unit. Like, it's just, yeah, you've got a chance at a Neo Vision, but I don't like that chance. That chance is really, really low. I like guaranteed stuff. Now, Lapis, you could argue is not a guaranteed thing, but if you have enough Lapis, you can pity a unit. You can go all the way to pity and get that unit guaranteed. So having Lapis available to do that is very useful to me. So for me, it's Lapis, VIP coins, and the guaranteed Neo Vision summon ticket. But your mileage may vary. But this is where you spend these, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, you know, I would be spending mine on. Now, what about the silver ones? The silver ones, you know, we've got some things. Energy restore. These are like kind of like more basic rewards. So you've got energy restores, 1/10 Neo Vision summon tickets, 5-star select summon tickets, some EX tickets for 4 and 3-star, banner tickets for 4 and 3-star, STM marks, Moogle exchange tickets, snappers, cactuses, pearls, Emperor or Battle Gigantar cards. Lots and lots of things here. So where do I think the value is? This one. So I think the best pick, honestly, is 50 of these tickets for 10 of these 1/10 Neo Vision summon tickets. For 50 of these tickets, you get a guaranteed Neo Visions unit. It's guaranteed to potentially break your heart. You know, you might get your like 18th Soul in Darkfina, but it is guaranteed, right? So, excuse me, I need a drink of water. Guaranteed anything is better than potentially nothing. So I think spending 50 of these to get 10 of these tickets to get you a guaranteed unit is a good deal. I think the rare summon tickets, you know, it's okay. 3 of these are available for 24 tickets. 3 of these are available for 36 tickets. It's okay. But I think the really good one is unit of choice tickets. So for 30 tickets, you can get a grand total. I think it's 30. Hold on. No, 10 tickets. I'm sorry. 10 tickets is going to get you 25 unit of choice tickets, so unit select tickets. Those are useful for grabbing STMRs off of 5-star base units, getting copies of them to make Neo Vision's Awakenings, and it's guaranteed because you get to pick what you want. So I feel like this is a good exchange rate. Compare that to a Red Pearl. 1 for 20 tickets is a really, really poor investment. You can get you could potentially get a Red Pearl off of this one right here, depending on what unit you get. So there you go. You know, it just depends. So I think where I'm going to be spending mine for sure are the 10 Neo Vision summon tickets. That'll eat up 50. And then probably the STMR Moogle exchange tickets. It's 25 for 30 tickets. Not the best rate, but it is there. You know, these are good because you can get STMRs. And then from there, whatever I have left, you know, probably the banner tickets. I like the EX tickets, but I like the banner tickets better. These are a slightly better rate, but these are a better chance of getting what you want. So that's kind of where I would be going. But it all depends on what you need. If you need energy, you know, I wouldn't recommend doing this one because you get energy off of the daily wheel. I would focus on the tickets, but you know, first priority I think would be the NeoVisions tickets. And we've got a few more days where you have to really worry about this. Today is the 9th, and we have these tickets available until the banner. You can exchange for these until the 21st of the month, which is coming fast. You know, definitely keep logging in every day and get all of your tickets. That way you can decide what you're going to do and use these exchanges. So this is just some examples of like how I would recommend using these. I like to focus on guaranteed rewards, being able to pick what I want, or at least be able to confirm I'm getting something good. A NeoVisions unit is, you know, the best chance of having something good that's available for you. And that's where I like to stick around. Tickets are okay. Lapis is okay because you can at least, you know, be working towards a pity, and depending on how much Lapis you have, you know, you might need that extra 1500 might push you over the limit to get you what you need. So there you go. Hopefully that is useful to you. I know this was kind of a short video, but I think it's a useful one, and maybe you've got some ideas. So maybe tell me in the comments, whether on Facebook or on YouTube, you know, what you are planning on spending your silver and gold exchange tickets on. Help other players out. Give us your feedback. Does your idea line up with mine or not? I'm not saying mine is right, but it's definitely how I like to play. As a mostly free-to-play player, I kind of have to be picky and go after stuff that's guaranteed because that gives me the best chance of getting something rather than nothing, which is how I like to play conservatively. And that's pretty much it. So if you've got a question that you want to see in next week's video, don't hesitate to leave a comment either in the questions on Facebook or here on YouTube, and I will do my best to try and answer that. And hopefully we can get into some really fun stuff next week. I don't know what's coming next week, but it's, you know, hopefully going to bring something new, like a new mechanic or new something to the game that we can talk about. Not that talking about tickets and exchanges isn't fun, but you know, maybe not everybody's cup of tea. Until then, be good to each other, take care, and we will see you in next week's video.